he had a decently close semifinals match against Lane. Did you watch that match? Did you watch it? You know Freddie, don't you? No. It was Drew came in, had a semis against Lane Kearsley, who lost to Freddie at regionals, and it was a 5-2 semi match, and that was so a takedown away. Could have gone either way. Lane ended up taking third, and he beat Crew Tyler going into it, and that was a pretty good beating. It was 8-3 for third. Yeah, but yeah, Freddie came in. He showed everyone he's the man at 165 for D4. But no, that was very good. I'm happy for him. Good way to get done, Freddie. I'm sure he's stoked about it.
Fifth place match came down to sudden victory.
Yep.
Between Connor Winkle and Lucas Bailey from Lakeville.
Yeah, no, I would have
And Crew Tyler took fourth, beat Lucas and Connor Winkle to get to the fourth place match.
Yeah. So no, that'd be the top four in that would definitely earned their top four in that. Fifth, who came out at you said in fifth?
Connor Winkle.
Winkle.
Central.
Yep. No, that's fun matchups. We're getting 75. 75 was kind of that was a runaway. I think everyone knew it. Sebastian Martinez.
He also pinned his way to the finals in Texas at the final.
He's so I was watching Martinez. I've wrestled Martinez before. I have a lot of respect for Martinez. So I was watching his year pretty good. He traded wins back and forth. He had with Catchall and Cole. Those who don't know, he's a 3-timer now. And so Sebastian won 1, Cole won 2. Those are the only 2 losses Sebastian's had on the year. He's now a 4-timer. And yeah, he teched and pinned everyone. Rinley beat Rinley. He beat freshman Max Rinley in the semis by pinning. Riney, same thing. And then second was CJ Copeland. Yep, CJ Copeland. You know CJ? Kinda.
I watched the semifinals match. That was a good one between him and the Bath kid.
I seen it was 13-2 win for in the semis. Was it closer than numbers showed?
Kinda. I was kinda watching it. It looks pretty good. I think it might have been a little closer going into the third than it ended up being.
I got you. So yeah, no, that'd have been good. Just kind of ran away with it in the third. Nolan Rowley came in. He pinned Max for third and second period, 47 seconds into the second period. But no, Max is a freshman coming in. Again, if you get that big and you're that young and you're competing that well, it's a good sign. You get a little maturity to you, you get a little more experience. Sebastian's graduating. So it's going to be exciting to see how this weight class changes. He's definitely been a stud between 57 and 75 for the past 4 years. He's been a stud in any bracket he enters, so it'll be exciting to see how the dynamics change. Who's going to rise up, take his spot? But yeah, no, it'll be an interesting weight class to be watching. Going into 90, you know 90 pretty good, don't you?
His first match, like Bryce Randolph, his first match was only 13 seconds. I think that was one of the fastest pins we would get.
It's hard to get a 13-second pin. Yeah. What else do you have for it?
He won his first match in 13 seconds, and then he proceeded to attack his next opponent. And then in the semis, he pinned his opponent in 1:38. And he only won his finals match 5-3 against his opponent, Rowan Bradford. And they're both juniors.
Well, okay, there we go. So it's
Pretty tight one.
It is pretty tight. It's very close.
Rowan Bradford had 2 tight falls before making it to the finals. One of them was 15-0 and 16-1.
He was undefeated going into that match.
Yeah, he was. He was 49-0.
No, I think it was a 5-3 match in the finals.
Yeah, 5-3.
5-3, yeah. So that meant
So they both had they didn't struggle to get to the finals.
No, they cleaned up to the finals, and then the finals that's a clash of titans for sure. So it was exciting. I didn't know who was coming in and winning that. I know Bryce Randolph. He's a stud. I had him winning that in my head, but I didn't. It could have went either way for me. Bryce is good, and I've been on teams with Bryce. Bryce gets it done when he needs to, so it's good to see that match happen for him. Do you have anything else for him, Randy? No. Sawyer? No.
He should talk about the next one.
Yeah.
Talk about 215.
Good 215.
You got that?
What do you want to tell them about?
215. What do the finals look like, Sawyer? You know pretty good.
Yeah, Landon Johnson got a takedown in the first, and nothing else happened after that. Westfall looked pretty good on top.
Yeah.
We wrote him out.
He's a sophomore.
Yeah, he is a sophomore. He didn't place last year. I think he lost in the Bloods. But yeah, he had a pretty good record going in. He was a regional champ. He beat the Manchester kid who was actually ranked ahead of him in the semis, 11-5.
I don't have anything for like their matches, but they easily made it to the finals because that's what I call.
I wouldn't say easily. I mean, like.
I don't think it was not like easily, but it wasn't like.
Well, they both.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's all right. Real good stuff.
It was a major.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like.
But anyway, then going from third and fourth, any don't know, Sawyer, not Sawyer. Yeah, Sawyer, yeah. Sawyer took third. That was a very exciting third and fourth match. You got me nervous.
I lost to the kid who won, Johnson from Lakeview, 13-3 in the semis.
But we get to third and fourth match. You had a really close third and fourth match.
Yeah.
How close?
You want to walk us through that real quick?
1 sudden victory.
Escape?
Yeah, my
Yeah,
first match was
escape.
4-1.
It was escape. Nothing really happened. We just kind of. He took a lot of blast doubles and none of them worked. There was probably like 6 of them, and I had some okay attempts, but we never stayed in the middle. We were on the edge the whole time. He kept circling to the edge, and we'd get out there and do something, and nothing ever happened. And then we were 1-1 going into overtime, and off the whistle he took another blast double that did not work, and I hit a low Smith to a head inside fireman's or football tackle. We got the 3-1.
There we go. I was watching that flow, and you had me a little nervous there for a bit.
I had myself pretty nervous.
On that.
I don't have anything for 285.
285 was Tanner Kraft from Leslie. And Tanner came in motivated. Tanner's one of the guys who rolls all year long. He does his freestyle, he does his Greco. We seen Tanner about halfway through the year, or Gaylord did, with Caden Sides, and that was a phenomenal match. That was a very good match.
He's big.
Tanner's athletic. Tanner's a heavyweight that can throw. You can fight him. He's an athletic heavyweight, and so I had him winning that. He was the 1 seed going in. He didn't win it as much as I thought he would. But again, you're in the finals. You play it smart a lot of times. You're more reserved. You're not going to throw as many flashy throws as you would in Eaton Rapids invite. So Tanner came in. He came in really good. He had a 3-1 decision over
Chaz
Underwood. And again, that was Tanner came in. I know he was wrestling for his buddy who passed away a few years, like last year.
I think it was
Last year. And so it's great to hear about. It always makes your heart melt a little bit hearing about that. So I'm pretty happy for him. I believe he just committed to Adrian. So good for him to get that final win. So I'm sure we'll see him freestyle Greco.
They were both seniors in the finals too.
Yep.
And then opening round, Sam Tappender from Bronson upset Charles Walker in round 1. Pretty sure Sam won that regional, and then got got pinned by the fourth place guy in round 1 through 22.
Yeah, no, that's a big upset. And so yeah, that was interesting. That is another weight class where you're gonna be just Tanner's kind of Tanner walked in, he was kind of the favorite in a lot of books, and for good reason. But he's gone, everyone's gone. So it's going to be interesting to see how the heavyweight scene changes up there a little bit. I don't know if there wasn't too many freshmen in that weight
I
bracket.
don't think there was any.
I don't recall any. So it's going to be, it's an older class, so it'll be the next few years, the dynamics will be definitely changing a bit. We're going to get some new talent in there, and I'm excited for it. But yeah, a little break from that was a recap of states. Who won D4 team states? You were there. Hudson. Yep.
Hudson beat Martin.
Hudson had a really good showing at individually. You could understand why. Like they had Nick Sawyer, they had all the studs coming in, like the big ones at least. So that was just kind of see. I wonder. They ain't too old yet. Most of them are juniors and sophomores on that team.
Yeah, I think so.
So they'll be solid for a couple of years still. Martin didn't graduate too many.
I think. Well, they're like a what do you call it?
They're co-ed.
Yeah,
Martin.
they're co-ed.
Climax.
And I'm pretty sure they're separating after this year.
This year, okay.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting to see because they'll definitely be a lot smaller, and you won't have everybody together like you did.
No. So this is their year. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that works. Who's going where? Who's getting split up. So yeah, no, that's what we got for you guys. Hey, thanks for watching. God bless. Stay hard.